The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Friday Night Football with the Davis County Mustangs. Streaming live on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page and on the Ottumwa Radio YouTube channel. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
Promises to be a chilly October evening as we welcome you to Mustang Stadium for another presentation of Davis County football here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. As the Mustangs have a big challenge on their hands, taking on the number 2 team in all of Class 2A, the PCM Mustangs, and what is the battle of the Mustangs. Great to have you with us here on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I am joined by my partner in crime, Kent Anderson. Andy Argo is our on-site producer, and Kyle Smith is back at our studios in Ottumwa. So whether you're listening on New Country 104.3 KRKN or taking in the online stream on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page and the YouTube channel, we appreciate you joining us on this Friday. So, Coach, Davis County, their defense was a lot less to be desired last week.
Yes.
Pella Christian scored a touchdown every time they touched the ball. 70-19 was the final score. Good news, Davis County was able to get the running game going, and that's pretty much the end of the good news, I would say.
Yeah, they got to go, and their young kids played well late last week. I was glad to see them get in there and actually execute pretty well, and that's a good opportunity for them to play on the Friday nights. We don't have a JV team. So a lot of those young kids got in the game, and they actually, I thought some of the younger kids looked really sharp just in terms of, their tempo, getting the huddle, how they operated. That's something to build from. So all the exposure they can get. Now, tonight, I don't know if they want that exposure from the second-ranked team in the state, because they're going to, the Davis County Mustangs are going to come up against an opponent that is just, it's just a class program. And they've been good for quite a few years now and always competitive.
So speaking of the history of PCM, the team they're playing, 11-1 last season. They made a deep run into the playoffs. They have one state championship under their name. That happened back in 2018. So a lot of good recent history for the PCM Mustangs as well. This is the third time in recent memory that they've met. This is the first time they've met since 2022. Last time they played here, and PCM beat them 48-14. The year before, Davis County gave them a tougher game, and they beat, and I think it was like a 32-14 game, something like that. But Davis County did have the lead in that game. So I kind of feel like the two programs are in different directions. PCM has stayed consistent and good, while Davis County has taken a bit of a downslide since their first meeting back in 2021.
Yeah, and that really, you look at the size of the roster, you just see the printout of the rosters, and that tells a little bit of the story. And then you just look on the field, and you can see just a little bit of a physical difference too. Now, it's not like they just have bigger kids. You can tell those kids have been in the weight room, and they have an established weight room program that doesn't just run during the off season. It runs all year round. It's not just like a class. It is a permanent fixture of their entire athletic program, and it helps feed the football program and the other athletic programs as well, obviously.
Davis County, on the other hand, some of the good things we said, of course, their rushing attack. Kason Young in last week's game, officially he came away with 212 yards on the ground with a couple of touchdowns. And Sven Skaggs had a good game as well, just shy of a 100-yard game, 99 yards and a touchdown for them. So obviously this is a team that gets it done on the ground. You have seen the way that teams played them defensively. And unless they decide to open it up a little bit and do what you have been alluding to for the last couple of weeks now, and as you say, grip it and rip it. If you see a wide receiver and the numbers are different on the side, especially if they're strips, grab it, throw it, and you can get yourself an easy 7-8 yards every time.
I think that's possible. It'll be interesting to see, if I'm PCM, and I'm sure they're going to have some similar game plan. They're going to pack the box. They're going to just probably match up man-to-man and dare us to throw it. And they're going to put so many people in the box, it's going to be hard to run the ball. So many defenders that will outnumber our blockers and our people in the box. They're going to dare us because that's what we haven't done as well. You got a quarterback that ran for over 200. So logically you think make him throw.
Right.
He threw how many times last week? Once. So yeah, they're going to have a game plan devised to make him throw, or just make him pound it and then just see how many what numbers win there, and the numbers won't be in the Mustangs, Davis County Mustangs' favor.
PCM is 5-1 on the season. Their only loss is to Nevada, in which they lost 30-28. One of the bigger wins on their schedule, however, they beat Williamsburg earlier this season, and we all know how good Williamsburg has been year in, year out. So that kind of gives you just an inkling on the caliber of PCM. Now, PCM probably looking to take care of business tonight, because if they take care of Davis County here tonight and Centerville takes care of Albia tonight as well, then those two teams meet. Centerville and PCM for the district title next week. So this is what you would call a trap game, but I think PCM is not looking ahead too much.
No, they shouldn't. There's a lot at stake. I imagine they'll come out and play really hard early, and I'm sure their coaches are talking about we don't want to fumble around here and stumble around and have a bad performance and give the Davis County Mustangs a chance. They're going to say, let's go out and knock them out in the first round. Let's put this thing to bed right away and establish our dominance, and then just continue to play the game. That has to be their mentality, and that can backfire. They can come out flat and let the Davis County Mustangs hang around.
Yeah, and if you let a team hang around, then faith kind of leaks in, and you start to believe a little bit, and then you see what happens. As PCM is lined up on the opposite side, and here come the Davis County Mustangs. A proud bunch led by Kason Young, who is leading the way, and he's a guy that never gives up, and he's a type that plays every down hard no matter what the score is, and that's just somebody you got to admire as a team leader.
Yeah, and he'll do that same tonight. He'll play just as hard tonight as he does every week, and it's just, we have to just try to match. Everyone else has to try to match Kason's intensity from the Davis County Mustangs. If they can play to Kason Young's intensity, it'll be a better night.
We will step away from the national anthem as they are just getting set to play our nation's anthem. We will step away and be back as we head towards kickoff. PCM in town, getting set to take on Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at NEC First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
National anthem has been played as we get set for the Battle of the Mustangs. PCM against Davis County. PCM comes into this game the number 2 team in all of Class 2A. They definitely have much grander designs, and playing up in the Dome is definitely one of them in November. Davis County, on the other hand, they are 0-6, looking for their first win of the season as they trudge through the last 2 games of what has been a tough campaign for the Maroon and Gold. Captains Mason Simmons, Braxton Bragg, and Kaysen Young are on the Davis County side as they get set for the coin toss. And it's a mock one, so they had it before the game, and Davis County won the toss, and they will receive. So we will see the Davis County offense to start things off as that means we'll get an early look at this PCM defense. Last time they played was a 54-0 whitewashing of Albia.
Ooh.
They led 28-0 at the first quarter, Coach. So the outcome was never in doubt against Albia.
Ouch. Well, the Mustangs took the ball. I mean, that's the right thing to do in that situation.
You want to try to get that run game going and try to play keep away a little bit.
Keep away, correct.
Yeah, that will probably be my strategy from my limited football knowledge that I have.
I think you do pretty well. I'm just hoping they'll run the Triclops, right?
We only have 2 games left, Coach.
We have to get that in.
We got to get the Triclops in, absolutely. Kaysen Young and Mason Simmons are back to receive this kick. Dominic Witt has the ball teed up, and he's set to send it away. I saw him kick during warm-ups. This kid has quite a leg.
Oh.
So, yeah, he can really put a foot to it. I would not be surprised if this was a touchback, as a matter of fact. Good-sized kid, too, is Dominic Witt.
Yeah, he is.
6'2", 175.
He's one of the biggest kids on the kickoff team.
Yeah, no kidding. So Witt has the ball teed up. There's the whistle by the referee as we are set to get underway. Davis County versus PCM, Week 7. Off we go. A driving kick that goes through the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it does explode off his foot. That was a nice easy swing too. You think about golf, you know, just that it's that same mentality, just a nice, smooth, easy, consistent swing.
So here come the Mustangs. They will start from their own 20.
Interesting. I just thinking about that. So when I was at the University of North Carolina as a coach, as an assistant, our kicking coach was Payne Stewart's golf coach.
No kidding.
Same mechanics, same mentality, same approach.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And a different look here. 2 backs in the backfield with Kason Young on 1st and 10 from the 20. There's a give. This is Mason Simmons cutting it back towards the middle, maybe a yard before he runs to a wall of white jerseys. He tried to go right and then cut it back towards the middle, but there was just extreme pursuit there.
Yeah, nice pursuit, but patient pursuit, playing for the cutback there by PCM, and it was a loss of a
gain of 1.
Gain of 1. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
So I'll make it 2nd and 9 as we were just getting started here in Bloomfield. Split backs in the backfield. Actually, 2 backs behind Young, who's in the pistol. Wide receiver to each side. There's a handoff to Skaggs on a bit of a trap play, and he'll get another yard to the 22, and that is it. Very tough on defense is PCM here in the early going. They're on the tackle for the PCM Mustangs was Jack Strait. 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs. They tried running twice on 1st and 2nd down. Now they have 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Low snap. Young keeps it, runs ahead, and he'll lose yardage as he gets spilled back at the 20 for a loss of 2. Yeah. So a 1-yard run, a 1-yard run, and then a loss of 2. Oh, actually, not loss of 1 back to the 21. 4th and 9, and here comes the punt team.
Just not much movement up front at the point of attack. You can see what I mean by that. You don't see that surge where the offensive line is pushing the defense backwards. Just not much movement. Great job by PCM.
So an early punt for Davis County. Gavin Steenhook is back for PCM. There's a snap, and they kick it away. Steenhook on it right in his tracks at midfield. Makes a move. Now reverses his field, and good
job,
pursuit
Max.
by Max Taylor. Steenhook tried to go right and then go back left, and he only got a 3-yard return to the 47.
And nice tackling there, and that was a kind of an issue last week. We had people in the open field from Pella Christian running with the football, and we didn't do a good job of tackling there, but Max Taylor right there, that was a nice open field tackle and a sure tackle as well.
So PCM will start off 1st and 10 from the Davis County 47. Chase Wagaman is their quarterback. 1,066 yards passing, 13 touchdowns, just 2 interceptions for the senior. Early play action, Wagaman the throw. He tosses it deep, and it is caught, and it is a touchdown. An early salvo fired by PCM, and that was Gavin Steenhook on the other end of it. 47 yards, 1 play, and it is 6-0.
And that's what you're supposed to do when you're the second-ranked team. You go out early, and you get after it early, and you make sure that anybody you play that's an underdog, and most everybody is when you're number 2, you try to put them out early.
So 1 play, 47-yard touchdown. Here's Dominic with the extra point, and he drives it high and good through the uprights. And just like that, with 9:46 remaining in the first quarter, 7-0 PCM over Davis County on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
I mean, welcome back to Bloomfield. 7-0 PCM, and Dominic Witt just drove another one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, he's impressive.
I don't think we're going to see many Mustang returns in this ball game. Let's go back to the PCM touchdown. One play, 47 yards, and Wagaman to Steenhook for the first score of the game. So now Davis County, who went 3 and out on their first possession, will get the ball back at their own 20. 3 runs, just 1 yard in that first possession. Skaggs is behind Young, who is in the pistol. Trips to the left, to the right, one to the left. A low snap. Young corrals it. He's back to throw. Fires it deep over the middle. Nice catch. Max Taylor at the 45-yard line of PCM. How about that for a big play?
Great job of recovering after the fumbled snap there. A little bit of a snap issue again this week. And a great job by Case in recovering. And a really nice ball, but I really liked is Max Taylor high-pointed that. He went up, which means he went up and reached for it with his hands, didn't wait for it to come to his body. He went and met the ball with his hands. A great catch by Max.
A gain of 36. As the Mustangs get a much-needed big play. 1st and 10 now from the PCM 44. They go on the ground with Skaggs. Tackled immediately. I mean, as soon as he got the handoff, there were hands on him. Ivan Shannon made the stop for no gain for PCM.
They have a stout bunch up there on the defensive line.
They
you can
most
tell
certainly
just there's
do.
not much movement by the Mustang offensive line.
Ivan Shannon, a 6-foot, 185-pound linebacker who was able to knife in and make that stop. 2nd and 10 from the 44. Mustangs line up wide receiver to each side. 2 backs in the backfield. Young takes a snap. Hands it off to Skaggs. Dives ahead for maybe a yard, and that is it. So the line of scrimmage will be the 43-yard line. 3rd and 9 coming up for Davis County.
Mustangs looking like they might be mixing in a little option. We'll see if they're just carrying out the fake or if they actually end up running some option tonight.
Mustangs line up trips to the left with a wide receiver to the right. Young in a shotgun. 3rd and 9 from the 43. Early movement. We saw an offensive lineman pop up. That was Victor Milder. We also saw a man run across the line of scrimmage. That was Keegan Fenton of PCM, and the call is false start on Davis County. First penalty of the game goes against the Mustangs of Davis County in this battle of the Mustangs. 7:55 left to go first quarter. 7-0 PCM. And Davis County has 3rd and 14 from the 48 of PCM. They need to take it just past the 35-yard line for a first down. Young takes a snap. Rolling to his left. Looking. Ball is tipped and incomplete. He fired it into the flat. Didn't know if he was just throwing it away. Regardless, it was tipped by Alex Wendt at the line of scrimmage. And that will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team for Davis County. So after an encouraging start with that 36-yard pass to Max Taylor, the Mustangs will have to kick it away.
This will give them up, with a decent punt here. It would, that pass helped them with their field position immensely. We get a good punt here, it could be even better. I hope we kick away from the returner, kick it to one of the corners.
Gavin Steenhook, who already has a touchdown today, waits for this punt, which is a high end-over-end kick, bouncing at the 20. Steenhook runs up and grabs it. Flag flies in. Oh, never mind. That wasn't a flag. That was just a referee tossing his beanbag or whatever that is. But Steenhook takes it to about the 23-yard line, and that's where PCM will take over, leading 7-0 with 7:45 remaining here in the first quarter. PCM has only had one play from the line of scrimmage. It was a 47-yard touchdown pass. What does Chase Wagaman have in store here on 1st and 10 from their own 23? There's the give. And that's Lewis Day on the carry. And he takes it to about the 29-yard line, and right back on top of the ball is PCM playing hurry up. On 2nd and 4, Wagman with plenty of time airs it to Steenhook, and Steenhook is loose. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and it is another PCM touchdown. This one is 72 yards.
Same play action, just a little bit different route, a little post route, but really well done. They flash the ball to hold the safety and then run that post behind it. You can tell those kids have played together a little bit, and they have they synchronized very well timed throw and catch.
This time it took them just 2 plays to get back on the scoreboard. So Dominic Witt back on to add the extra point. And the extra point is good. And with 7:12 remaining in the first quarter, it is now 14-0 PCM on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
William Penn University Homecoming is around the corner. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your Penn pride October 16th through the 18th. Reunite with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the homecoming game with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpenn.edu/homecoming.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
"73 yards, Chase Wagaman to Gavin Steenhook. Their second touchdown connection tonight has made it 14-0 PCM over Davis County, and here comes Witz with the kick. That sails into the end zone, another touchback, and Davis County have 1st and 10 at their 20.
The kicker's been impressive.
Yes, he
has.
has.
Just watch the ball like on his PATs. That ball gets off his foot. What I mean by that, it goes up quickly.
Yeah.
It gains elevation quickly. That makes it harder to block. You're not on a trajectory that's low and getting you over. That ball gets off his foot. And it does there, too. But you see a nice, easy swing of the leg.
Yeah, Shat couldn't block that kick.
No. No.
Mustangs take over. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Now wide receivers, 2 to each side. Skaggs behind Young, who is in the pistol. And on 1st and 10, Young will throw. Flush to his right. Fires it, incomplete. He just threw that one away into the PCM sideline on the far side. And I'll bring up 2nd down. Wise choice there.
Yeah,
by Young.
I like that. I like that choice by him. Sometimes he's tried to force that, and it's gotten him into a little trouble with interceptions. He just, okay, it's not to be a bad play. Let's throw it out of bounds, live to play another down.
Young now 1 for 3 through the air. That's the most Davis County. We're not used to seeing Davis County throwing so many times.
Tripled our output from last week, right?
Absolutely. Davis County ran the ball 52 times last week against Pella Christian and threw it just once. 2nd and 10 from the 20. 7:06 remaining. First quarter. Mustangs trail 14-0. There's a handoff to Simmons running to the right, diving ahead for perhaps 2. Tough sledding as far as the run game is concerned. So 3rd and 8 coming up for Davis County. Mustangs are 0 of 2 on 3rd down so far here tonight.
And they are being deliberate, which is wise. Try to shorten the game as much as you can.
2 receivers split out to the right and 1 to the left. The ball is on the far hash to the right as Davis County is moving from right to left here in the first quarter. A design run for Casey Young. Tries to run it wide to the left, and he gets swarmed under at about the 25. Only a gain of 3.
Looked like he had an edge there, didn't it?
He looked like he did.
To see the team speed of PCM kind of making that gap up, because I thought he was going to be able to get outside there, and he wasn't.
Jackson Strait was among those that shut that run down, limited Young to a gain of 3, and that'll force another punt from Davis County as Steenhook goes back to his 45, it looks like, to retrieve this punt. Kick is away, line drive, away from the direction of Steenhook, who lets it bounce inside the 40, scoops it up at about the 38, but good
tackling.
Downfield tackling by the Mustangs.
That's a couple good open field tackles by Davis County, much improved from last week, so I'm glad they addressed that because last week it really hurt them.
Caleb Tucker was in there for Davis County.
Nice tackle.
So 1st and 10 for PCM. They have run 3 plays and have already scored 2 touchdowns. A pair of long passes from Chase Wagaman to Gavin Steenhook. 47 and 73 yards, and Davis County has decided to call their first timeout. 5:33 remaining first quarter, 14-0 PCM on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa mini storage, AA lock and keys, and AA auto sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Coming out of the Davis County timeout, it is 1st and 10, and there's a burst by Lewis Day to the Davis County 49-yard. Looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
He saw that crease and took it. PCM operates really quick. They get their play. They're really just basically one formation, so it's pretty simple. They operate quick.
13-yard run. PCM has it at the Davis County 49. There's a give to Clark again, or Day, I should say. And Day is down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 4.
There was a fumble.
Oh, it was a fumble there.
Yep.
And Davis County recovered the fumble. So the Mustangs recover at their own 44-yard line. So the Mustangs take over 1st and 10 from their own 44. This is their best starting field position of the game thus far, trailing 14-0. 4:56 remaining first quarter. High snap, corralled by Young. This is Fenn Skaggs fighting through some arm tackles and getting to about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. Give him a gain of 3 to the 47. And I'll bring up 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to the right and 1 to the left. On 2nd and 7, a low snap, but corralled by Young, and somehow he was able to hand it over to Skaggs, who got another yard to the 40. Actually, no gain. As the line of scrimmage remains the 47-yard line.
That quarterback center exchange continues to be a bit of an issue.
Yep. 3rd and 7 from the 47. Under 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. PCM 14, Davis County nothing is our score. Young takes a shotgun snap, design run, going straight ahead, dancing to his right, and gets hogtied and slung down after maybe a yard. Alex Witt made the tackle. No gain for Kason Young. And after 3 straight runs, Davis County can't take advantage of a fumble as their punt team comes back out.
Yeah, Prairie City is indeed just Prairie City Monroe is indeed packing the box, just not letting Kason Young get a chance to get jump started. They're going to dare you to throw it.
Here comes Steenhook. He fields at the 27, now running to the near side. He stops, goes, and dances out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. So the fumble didn't prove to be damaging to PCM. They get the ball back, 1st and 10 from their own 37, trailing leading 14-0. Their last possession ended with a fumble by Lewis Day, their running back. Day is back in there, probably itching for redemption. There's a snap, and there's the give to Day. Running straight ahead, dancing through some tackles, and now puts on a burst of speed and tackled at the 44-yard line, and that's a first down for PCM.
And you said it, the operative word there, burst. He has a burst. You can see he's a patient kind of runner, but when he sees a crease, he's going to put his foot in the ground and burst through it.
Gain of 29 on that run by Day. Now a pass. Knocked down and almost intercepted. That was Hayden Bankson that got his hand on it. Bankson was hurt in the early stages of the season, has been able to play the last couple of games. Good for the senior, able to get a hand on that pass. And that's the first incomplete pass from Chase Wagaman to make it 2nd down. Wagaman, before that, both of his passes went for touchdowns, 47 and 73 yards. And now flags fly, and looks like Davis County moved early before the 2nd down play. They did. Offside is a call against Davis County to make it 2nd and 5.
This is a take a shot down. This is a down where they might little play action fake and throw one deep.
Wagaman in the shotgun. Day is to his left. Hand off to Day, running right. Day has a first down and more, puts his shoulder down inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line. A gain of 12 for Day. And that moves the chains. They moved it quickly through the air. Now they're being methodical with the ground game, although they are moving quickly. I formation in the backfield this time. They give it to the first back through. Looked like that was Jack Straight on the carry.
When you're this good a team and you have a lead like this, already in their minds probably pretty comfortable, they're going to work on things that they need to work on to get better for the rest of the year. So you might see some bit of...
And now we have whistles and a timeout called by Davis County. Fenton was on that last carry. He got 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 23 when we return. A minute 52 left to go first quarter. PCM 14, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Second and 5 PCM as we welcome you back. This is Day with the carry, and he did not get much as he got balled up and tackled from behind.
Good job with the scrum there by the defensive line of Davis County. And sometimes that's the best thing. You don't always have to make the tackle as a D lineman. What you cannot do is get pushed back into the linebacker. So making the scrum, being just like a big old boulder to let them fall over you, sometimes it's just effective.
Only one on that 1 yard on that carry. So 3rd and 4 coming up for PCM. This is their first 3rd down of the ball game. Wagman fakes a pass. Now he runs with it. First down at the 20. Dodged the tackle. Then gets hammered at about the 13-yard line. But that moves the chains with a 7-yard run. So PCM converts their first 3rd down of the game, and they quickly come to the line of scrimmage. And Davis County had 12 men on the field, I think. But I don't see a flag as Day takes it just short of the 5-yard line. I thought they had a man on the field when they snapped that ball.
Yeah, I think they let him go.
Day is down to the 6. 7-yard gain for Day. 2nd and 3 now. As PCM looking to add to their 14-0 lead. Wagman the throw, jump ball, right corner of the end zone, incomplete. Threw it a bit too tall.
Yep. Nice fade.
He was looking for Dominic Witt.
If you're incomplete on that pass, that's what you want, on that high fade. It's either going to be your guy or nobody.
Beg your pardon, Alex Wendt, who was the intended receiver. Give to Day up the middle. Lewis Day at the 1. Can't quite push into the end zone. And it'll be
they're lining up again quick.
It'll be a first down, however, to make it 1st and goal. Victor Milder comes off the field for Davis County holding his helmet. So 1st and goal from the 1. Wagaman try to hang it off to Fenton. Is he in? Yes, he is. Touchdown. It was called by the official on the far side, but they say that Keegan Fenton got in with a 1-yard touchdown run to make it 20-0. So Fenton with a 1-yard touchdown plunge.
You'll see how high this ball gets, how quick it gets high off his foot.
Dominic Witt, the kicker. Whew. You're right, just explodes off his foot. And 17 seconds remain in the first quarter. 21-0. PCM now leads Davis County on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
An 8-play, 56-yard drive by PCM, ending with a 1-yard touchdown run by Keegan Fenton. Dominic Wick kicks it through the end zone again on the ensuing kickoff. 21-0 PCM. Davis County with the ball with 17 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and they will go to work from their own 20. This is already the 5th time Davis County has had the ball here in the first quarter.
And not a rushing first down, correct? Only
Not a rushing first down, only through the air on that 36-yard pass from Kason Young to Max Taylor. That's really been the only play of note for Davis County. Everything else has been runs, none over 3 yards. Here's another run. Mason Simmons, or beg your pardon, that was Fenton Skaggs on the carry. He gets taken down for a loss back at the 17-yard line, and that should be the final play of the first quarter, and it is. So after one, it is 21-0 PCM on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
$21-0 is our score as they have flipped the field as we get set to start the second quarter. Davis County trailing PCM. PCM comes in as the number 2 team in Class 2A. So we'll start the second quarter with Davis County with a 2nd and 13 from their own 17. Split backs behind Young. Looked like a bit of a fumbled exchange, and it was Skaggs that was able to secure the ball and get it to about the 17-yard line, so no gain for Skaggs, and that'll bring a 3rd and 13. Davis County 0 for 4 on 3rd down tonight. Mustangs come out, twins to each side. Young in the pistol with Skaggs behind him. PCM will rush 4, and they stun up front, and they get a man through, and down goes Young. Inside the 5, back at the 3-yard line. Actually, the 4-yard line. Alex went with the sack, and it was that stun I told you about, Coach. I think that's what got him.
It did, and Kayson's lucky he went down when he did, because if his momentum would have carried him any further, he would have been in the end zone. It would have been a safety.
So another 3 now for Davis County will force the punt team to come out. Gavin Steenhook is at the Davis County 35. A low line drive kick, and it bounces. Steenhook scoops it up at about the 37. gives up some ground to the 40, and
Good
gets
tackle.
tackled to the ground. Fantastic tackle.
Steenhook tackled at the 39-yard line of Davis County. Fernand on the tackle.
That was Fernand on the tackle.
Nice tackle by him. That's another good open field tackle on that punt.
They've done a good job on the punts. I'll give them that. So PCM will take over at just past the 40. We'll call it the 39. As we're just getting started here in the second quarter, PCM with a 21-0 lead. Wagaman takes a snap. Quick pass is complete. This is Went on the far side, dancing around a couple of tackles. And he'll have a first down at about the 26-yard line.
I love that. That's a 5-yard throw, which ends up being about a 12-yard gain. It's just a catch and get rid of it. You're just playing catch out there. It's one of the easiest throw in football.
That was Jaden Hauser on the catch. And now Lewis Day on the carry. Not much there, however. Gets about 3 yards to the 23. Young made the stop for Davis County. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Line of scrimmage is the 23-yard line, the 22, I should say. Wagaman the throw. Throws it deep to the...
Oh, we had him, too.
Through a deep post, but it was over the head of Steenhook. And you're right, he did have him, but overshot him. And now bring up 3rd down. PCM a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down tonight. Flags fly before the play gets started. And it is false start on PCM, their first penalty of the night. So that turns 3rd and 7 into 3rd and 12.
After the penalty, it'll bring up 3rd and 12 for PCM.
Wagaman takes a shotgun snap. Blitz is coming. Wagaman gives it up on a screen pass. This is Day. And he runs around the tackle, dodges another, has a first down inside the 10 at about the 9. So Davis County dialed up a blitz, and a perfect call for the blitz with the screen pass.
The blitz. It really was. Well executed. The quarterback showed great patience there, waiting and waiting. He knew it was coming. He saw the blitz, he waited and waited, so that blitzer couldn't turn around and react on the screen.
A 20-yard gain on 3rd down. 1st and goal, PCM. Quick pass over to the left side, and it is Steenhook trying to fight his way into the end zone, down at about the 2.
Ellis, they're testing you because you're writing stuff down, and by the time
they are going
you
way
barely
too
got
fast,
it written down, they're running the next play. They do operate quick.
Yes, they do. 2nd and goal from the 2 with under 9 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Looking to add to their 21-0 lead, and there's a jump ball into the end zone, and there's a touchdown. And Jaden Hauser gets a touchdown. The 3rd touchdown pass by Wagman. That was just a simple slant.
Yeah, it was. Just well timed. You can tell they know exactly where they're supposed to be, and they timed that up. The quarterbacks, they spent a lot of time together, and rep that over the years, and not just this summer, presumably.
So Jaden Hauser gets his first touchdown of the ball game. That's the 3rd touchdown pass by Chase Wagman in this ball game. And here comes Dominic Witt to add the extra point. And it is good. 8:43 remains first quarter. Make that second quarter. 28-0 is the lead now for PCM on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Here's the kick by Dominic Witt, and that is another howitzer through the back of the end zone. That is quite the weapon to have on your team.
It is.
This is the 6th time Davis County has had the ball, and all but one they have started from their 20. The only time they started with better field position is when they recovered a PCM fumble at their own 44. Other than that, they've had to set up shop at the 20. So 1st and 10 for Davis County. 2 backs in the backfield behind Young. Young keeps it, and he gets swallowed up and dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. Keegan Fenton made the stop for PCM.
You see how quick and strong PCM's defense is. They react to the ball real well. And by the time we're flashing that fake, they have a guy penetrating in the backfield.
A loss of 3 for Kaysen Young to make it 2nd and 13. And on 2nd and 13, handoff is to Skaggs. Running up the middle, and stays up and gets about 5 to the 21.
Good hard run by Sven.
Yeah, and he lost his helmet, so he'll have to come out of the game. But yeah, you're right. 4-yard gain for Skaggs.
This puts us in familiar territory. Unfortunately, we're in that 3rd and long. We've been pretty heavy run first down, run second down. If we're going to throw, it's on 3rd down.
Yep. They broke that one time. That was when they threw on 1st down at one time to get that long pass to Max Taylor. Otherwise, you've been right about that. So 3rd and 9 for Davis County. Line of scrimmage is their own 21-yard line. Direct snap to Young, and he runs ahead to about the 24 before he's taken down. That was Mason Yortsoy who made the tackle. Only a gain of 3 for Young. That'll bring up 4th and 6, and the punt team comes out. Under 7 minutes left to go here in the 2nd quarter as the punt comes down to Steenhook. He's at the 38-yard line. Now running to his right. He's definitely got something. Steenhook turned the corner, gets hit hard. I think that was the punter Bankston that got him.
Yeah, that's good, and I like that. I tell you what, we've been a little more physical in the open field this week. More this week than I've seen all year in terms of open field tackling.
Hayden Bankson, he's a big guy. He takes care of the punting, and he took care of the tackling there as well. But Steenhook was able to return it all the way to the 26. So PCM has a very short field, already leading 28-0. 6:43 remaining 2nd quarter. And on 1st and 10, there's a handoff to Lewis Day, and Braxton Bragg dove at his ankles
nice effort.
And made the tackle from behind.
Good effort by Braxton Bragg. That was really nice. He extended for that play. You can tell he's selling out, trying to make that tackle.
Still a 7-yard gain for Day. And now whistles. And Davis County calls their final timeout of this half. 6:25 remaining 2nd quarter. PCM 28, Davis County nothing on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Second and 3 from the 19 as we welcome you back. Play action. Wagaman the throw, lobs it for the end zone, and there's a flag. A couple of flags as Steenhoek was interfered with right at the goal line. Mason Simmons was out there on coverage. Or no, beg your pardon, that was Caleb Tucker back on coverage for Davis County. And this should be pass interference on Davis County, and it is.
Pass interference on the Mustangs.
So the spot of the foul was around the goal line. I imagine this will be a 15-yard penalty. That, of course, they will march off or walk off from the 19. So is it half the distance to the goal or is there a 15-yard penalty?
Yep.
Half the distance to the goal, okay. Yep. It still gives PCM a first down.
Yes.
At the Davis County 9.
After the penalty, first and goal, PCM from the Davis County 9.
Wagaman the throw. Toss it to the far side, and corralling it on the far side is Hauser.
Wagaman's pass complete to Hauser.
Just a nice
inside the 5 to about the 3. Go ahead, Coach.
Excuse me. Nice, easy throw. He just gets it. He's so relaxed back there. He trusts his protection. He trusts where the route receiver is going to be. He just throws it to a spot.
Second and goal from the 4. And there's a touchdown for Morris. Easton Morris gets on the board. So a 3-yard touchdown run by Easton Morris, and it is now 34-0 PCM. They are looking every bit like the number 2 team in Class 2A, Coach.
And they're very assured, and they're not panicked. You can tell they're relaxed. They're playing very relaxed, not emotional. They're just out here getting a workout in.
And Dominic Witt adds another extra point. 6:10 left to go here in the second quarter. 35-0 PCM over Davis County on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
This is Chris Murrow, owner of Hamilton Produce. We are proud to have served the community for over 90 years as your hometown locally owned farm and hardware store. We have everything from tractor parts, general hardware, calving equipment, dry shod boots, and Carhartt clothing. We are also your best source to get your smaller LP tanks filled. Stop in and see us just off the square in Bloomfield. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook and keep up to date with our store and specials.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to Bloomfield as another Dominic Witt kickoff goes to the end zone for a touchback. 6:10 remains here in the second quarter. It is now 35-0 PCM. Last touchdown was a 3-yard run by Easton Morris. They were set up by a good punt return by Gavin Steenhook, which started him at the Davis County 26. 3 plays later, and a pass interference play as well has given PCM yet another touchdown.
Let's see if the Mustangs mix it up here a little bit on first down. There's a running clock, so your throw's not going to stop the clock or anything. So let's see if they take advantage of that from that perspective.
1st and 10 from the 20. And Young hands it off to Skaggs, who gets taken down right around the line of scrimmage. That's something we've said a lot, Coach. No gain, just a yard.
Yep.
As I alluded to it earlier in the game, that Davis County has not had a run longer than 3 here in this first half. So PCM is
2 passing attempts, is that correct?
3.
3. He threw one out of bounds, had the long one. Okay, yeah.
And then there's that one that was batted as well. Yep.
Yeah, you can see that just PCM just pinning their ears back on 1st and 2nd down, playing to our tendency, knowing we're a 1st and 2nd down run team.
Casey Young with the keeper gets taken down for a loss of 1 at the 19. Go ahead, Coach.
No, it's and thus far we've been if we've thrown it, except for the one time we've tried to throw it on 3rd down. It's just going to have to be stuff we get rid of quick, which is more suited for 1st down, the grip and rip.
As you said. 3rd and 11 from the 19. Davis County 0 of 6 on 3rd down this evening. Mustangs with trips to the right and a wide receiver to the left. Young takes a snap. Blitz coming. They set up the screen, and Skaggs is met right as he caught the football.
Well played.
Yes. The initial wave was there, but the second wave was there as well to tackle Skaggs. Only a gain of 1 to the 20, and that is it. Yortsoy made the tackle for PCM. And here comes Hayden Bankson to kick this one away once again. This one a better kick, angled away from Steenhook. Lets it bounce, takes the Davis County roll, and touchdown at the 37-yard line. So clock is running. Under 4 minutes left to go until the end of the first half, as PCM will look to get points on the board before the end of the half. Mustangs, PCM Mustangs it is, in not much of a hurry, even though the play clock hasn't even started yet. Now it has. On 1st and 10, play action, Waggaman to throw, lobs it deep for Hauser on the far sideline, incomplete. Actually a decent...
Yeah, nice coverage there.
Yeah, decent coverage there by Mason Simmons.
And the ball was right there, too, though.
Yes, it was.
The ball was well thrown.
Yes, it was. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 37. And there's a run by Lewis Day, and Lewis Day turns the corner, and he is gone. That is a touchdown. 63 yards. And PCM continues to pour it on. So Day was finally able to bust open a big run. Dominic Witt so far, 5 for 5 and point after attempts. There's a snap. The hold is down, and Witt's extra point is good. 2:31 left to go, second quarter. Now 42-0 PCM on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Lewis Dale with a 63-yard touchdown run for the latest PCM score to make it 42-0 over Davis County. Here in this Week 7 matchup, there's the kick by Witt. And this one is a bit of a pop-up kick. And it comes down to one of the upbacks, and it's taken to about the 38-yard line. That was Sven Skaggs that took it to about the 37. They'll mark it down at the 36, as a matter of fact.
He missed. Was it same kicker?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
that was,
he missed that one.
That was Witt's. I think he, I think he mishit it. So keep in mind there is a running clock, so we are coming up on 2 minutes and counting left to go in the half. Mustangs will try to get some offense going before the end of this half. Two receivers to the right and a wide receiver to the left. Young in the gun. To his right is Sven Skaggs. Young on the quarterback keeper, and he runs into a lot of white jerseys as his forward progress is stopped at about the 37-yard line, just a gain of 1. Brinegar on the stop for PCM. Second and 9 from the 37. With a minute 11 left to go here in the first half. Another design run. Casey Young this time has running room, and Young is down to midfield. So a gain of 13, by far the most productive play on the ground for Davis County.
And that's our first down rushing, other than correct?
Yes, absolutely. But we are down to 37 seconds left, however. Whew. PCM has a man in the middle, Jake Thomas. Big number 55, 6'3", 310, right over the center. And actually, Milder did a pretty good job blocking him out of the way there as Young dives forward for 2 yards to the 48, and that might be the last play of this first half. And we have reached the end of the first half. Domination by PCM in the Battle of the Mustangs. They lead Davis County 42-0. So we will put the numbers together and come back to tell you all about the first half. And as we said, PCM, very impressive here in the opening half of this game. 42-0 is our score. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
William Penn University Homecoming is around the corner. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your Penn pride October 16th through the 18th. Reunite with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the homecoming game with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpnn.edu/homecoming.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at NEC First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Allison Engels, Senior Vice President at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. Farmers and ranchers, when it comes to ag loans, you want to work with a bank and lender that speaks your language. Both myself and Joe Randolph are farmers as well, so we fully understand the agricultural economic business needs. We know the inputs and the outputs, the ups and the downs, the market, and every other obstacle that arises in farming. Come and see me, Allison Engel, or Joe Randolph with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield to discuss your ag lending needs.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atoma Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County Band performing in front of us here at halftime, and hopefully they can give a little joy to this crowd as PCM has come in here and been very rude guests. 42-0. PCM leads Davis County at the half, and Davis County got the ball first after winning the coin toss, and you agreed it was a good choice for them to take the ball first, and yeah, I would agree with that as well. However, they went 3 and out, and after the ensuing punt, just took one play for them to get the first touchdown, and they've been very impressive just the way they've been playing, but that senior quarterback, Chase Wagaman, very impressive in that first half.
He's calm. He throws a nice soft ball. He's accurate, and he's just, you can just see his presence in the pocket. He trusts his O-line. He trusts he's going to get the protection, and he trusts those receivers are going to be where they're supposed to be. And he'll just really, literally, you're throwing it to a spot, and just from the timing aspect of it, they've worked it so hard for so long, and they executed well, and they did what they're supposed to. That's what a second-ranked team is supposed to. They're supposed to come out and hit you in the mouth and make you not want to put up any fight, and they certainly did that.
Davis County then went 3 and out. Actually, they went 3 and out, and PCM got the ball back, and this time it took 2 plays. They ran with Lewis Day for 6 yards, and then Steenhook and Wagaman connected again, this time 73 yards. And it was the same exact pattern that was the first touchdown, except that it was much longer, and that's the only difference, really.
Yeah, and the same success recipe, just nice, easy throw, a little bit of play action, and hit him right in stride.
14-0 then, and Davis County Indians doing kickoff couldn't get anything going offensively, had to punt it away to PCM. And then PCM, their only mistake of the first half, a fumble on a carry by Lewis Day, allowed Davis County to take over on the PCM 44-yard line. Unfortunately, the Mustangs couldn't really do much with it.
No.
Actually, it took over at their own 44, I should say. But, yeah, they couldn't do much with it. I thought maybe they might get a little aggressive, try to put it up in the air a little bit, but they ran it 3 straight times and had to punt it away.
Yeah, they had that play. You'd think, oh, maybe this is a chance just to make something happen. And, but PCM, it's not just what we're not doing. It's also what PCM is doing to us. They're playing great defense.
Absolutely. So after PCM got the punt back, they went on what was their longest drive of the half, an 8-play, 56-yard drive, which ended with a 1-yard run by Keegan Fenton, and that made our score 21-0, and that was our score at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter was a lot more of the same. Another throwing touchdown by Chase Wagaman, this time to Jaden Hauser for 2 yards. A 3-yard run by Easton Morris. And then the final touchdown of the half for PCM, a 63-yard touchdown run by Lewis Day. And that made the score 42-0. Halftime stats really as one-sided as you would expect considering the score. PCM 172 yards on the ground, 154 through the air, 326 yards. Davis County 13 yards on the ground, 37 through the air, and 50 yards total. A big chunk of that was that 36-yard pass from Case and Young to Max Taylor. Other than that, not much offensively for Davis County in this ballgame.
No, not at all, and very similar, just a similar rhythm to their offense. First and second down run, third down throw. The one time that they changed it up was the one time they had that long completion.
So obviously this is a less than ideal position for Davis County. What do you tell the guys?
I'll kind of go back to what I said last week. Everybody wants to see a fighter. No one wants to see any competitive athlete or team go out and just lay down. So the message would be, let's just show our fight. I mean, that's where it's got to start right there. So don't have your head, don't look at the scoreboard. Just pretend there's not a scoreboard right now. Let's just play good, hard, tough, physical football and try to knock someone on their butt.
And one of the things I did like in that first half, and you mentioned it a couple of times, is on those punt returns, good open field tackles.
Yeah.
And they were really physical and good pursuits on those punt returns. And, some really solid open field tackle.
And that shows some improvement because last week, if you recall, there was a couple of interceptions. There were some returns. We just looked really apathetic in our open field tackling. But tonight they've come out and they've done a great job against a really good punt returner. And just have tackled, been physical, and run around. But that's what you want to see every down and every phase of the game. Just come out and fight.
PCM, they have Centerville coming up next week. And last we heard up here at the press box, Centerville is beating Albia. I think, 21-6 was the score we heard?
Yeah, 21-6.
Yeah,
like that.
and so that will set up a showdown between PCM and Centerville to see who will win the district. Both of them, of course, are headed to the playoffs most likely, regardless of the matchup of that game, but that will decide home field and things like that. So that is something that PCM most likely is looking forward to, as is Centerville. but there's still another half to play as PCM leads Davis County 42-0. And the only thing that is, actually one of the many things that's the downside for Davis County is that you don't get as many in-game reps as you want to because there's going to be a running clock here in the second half.
Right. Yeah, for your PCM, you wanted to work some things. That's what a good team will do. They'll get ahead, and then they'll work that little fullback play. They'll work some things that they haven't done all year, because you can't just rely when you start to play in the playoffs and that those get into those extra rounds. You can't just go out there and throw the long one and expect to have success every time. You have to work on every phase of the game. And I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have their field goal kicker, at some point try to kick a field goal, because you need live bullets of that. You can't simulate that in practice.
Absolutely. So we will see what each respective team does, how they approach this second half. PCM has things well in hand here at the half, however. 42-0 is our score. We'll take a break and come back for second half action after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
Looking to buy or sell real estate? Lincoln Lynch at Lynch Realty in Bloomfield is the guy to call. Lynch Realty is a family-owned business, and it's their policy to serve the community. Whether you are looking to buy or sell real estate or farmland, give Lincoln a call. And don't forget, he also owns Lynch Boys Auction Service, and they can help you with all your auction needs as well. For current listings or for more information, visit lynchrealtyinc.com. That's lynchrealtyinc.com. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
William Penn University homecoming is around the corner. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your Penn pride October 16th through the 18th. Reunite with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the homecoming game with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpenn.edu/homecoming.
Why do people love bench warmers? It starts with the best wings. Never frozen with 22 different wing sauces. Or you can enjoy our loaded menu that includes tasty sandwiches, daily homemade soups, daily specials, appetizers, pizza complete with wonderful service. Benchwarmers' delicious food, the best wings, and fun atmosphere makes it a wonderful place to enjoy with family, coworkers, and friends. Benchwarmers, the area's go-to eating destination in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Teams are back on the field here at Mustang Stadium. Week 7 matchup between PCM and Davis County. And it's the Mustangs of PCM that lead it 42-0 as we get set to start the second half. Davis County won the toss. They elected to receive, so PCM will get the ball first here in the second half. And we'll get our first look at Cale Martin. He's Davis County's sophomore kicker. Not many opportunities for him this season to show off his leg. As he
Last week he was getting it down to about the 15.
Yeah.
You know? He's got a good natural leg. You can see he's not the biggest kid out there, but he get a little weight room in him, and there's a lot of kickers in the NFL that aren't that big either. So he's got potential because he has a naturally good leg.
5'7", 120.
Dripping wet.
That is the height and weight of Cale Martin, Davis County's kicker. Gavin Steenhook, we've heard that name way too many times tonight. He's back to receive this kick for PCM. And he's set up right about the 16-yard line. There's a kick by Martin, just a low squibber, just to an upback who immediately falls to the ground. That was Grayson Lust, who just grabbed the ball and says, nope, I am going to sit on down right here. And PCM takes over at about the 34, it appears. Yeah, line of scrimmage will be the 34-yard line.
First and 10 PCM from their own 34-yard line.
First and 10 from the 34. There's a run and a big burst down to the 35-yard line. That's Easton Morris, who had a touchdown in the first half.
Down to the 35-yard line.
Big run there. 31 yards for Moore.
Tucker on the tackle for the Mustangs. First and 10, PCM.
Play action, and pass is incomplete. Trying to hit Grayson Lust on the slant, who was running from the left side to up the middle. And now bring up second and 10.
They're coming out in their same tempo, doing the same kind of things. And
pass over the middle, incomplete. New quarterback in the game, this is Wyatt Schubert, whose pass was a bit too high. So 2 straight passes incomplete. That one was intended for Zulecki on a bit of a seam route. So 3rd and 10 for PCM. There's a run and running wide to the right, and Morris looks like he maybe a yard short. Nope, they're going to give it to him. It's a first down. 24-yard line, and after a gain of 11, it's a first down. .9:27 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. First possession of the third quarter. PCM leading 42-0 over Davis County. Schubert the throw, quick pass off the hands of the intended wide receiver on the right side. Just a straight up drop there.
but you can see how a quick pass like that will get you 5 yards downfield. It's easy to protect. You don't have to protect long at all. It's a quick, just a pitch and catch. It's a really an extension of your running game.
Schubert 0 for 3 on this drive in the air. Now they give it back to Morris, and he gets tackled right around line of scrimmage. A late flag thrown by the back judge.
Uh-oh.
Don't know what that was about. No gain for Morris, but let's check the flag. Whatever it was an impressive toss by the back judge, and it's holding against PCM. I don't know what he saw from all the way back there.
Wow. We'll take it.
Yes, we most certainly will. So the ball's marched back to the 35-yard line, a 10-yard penalty to bring up 2nd and 20. That had to be against a wide receiver down the field. So 2nd and 20 for PCM from the 35. Schubert in the shotgun. He hands it off. Morris wheeling towards the right, gets submarined as he crosses the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28.
He's an explosive little runner as well.
Yeah.
Low to the ground, hugs his blocks well, and he's pretty physical.
Gain of 7. Casey Young made the tackle. 3rd and 13 coming up for PCM.
And you would be within the field goal range of their kicker.
You would be.
Good for, if you're PCM, you might want to give your kicker some work. Oh.
Early movement along the line. It looked like Davis County jumped across the line, and they did. So offside on the Mustangs of Davis County. And now we'll turn 3rd and 13 into 3rd and 8. That's a 5th, make that the 4th penalty on Davis County in this ball game. Third and 8 from the 23. Hand off to the right side and getting knocked out of bounds short of the first down.
It's interesting to see what they do here. If I'm PCM,
yeah,
and I'm going to try to make a deep run in the playoffs, you're going to need a field goal kicker with field goal attempts and not just PATs. If I'm them, I'm working my kicker.
4th and 5 coming up. They do not bring out the kicker. They keep the offense out in the field. Head coach Greg Bonnet electing to go for it here on 4th down, and that was one of the wide receiver on the right side.
Yep.
Move forward early, and that's a false start. And that might change his thought process. 4th and 10.
It should.
4th and 10, up 42-0 here with in the third quarter with 5:50 left to go. I can't.
Kicking these in practice and kicking in a game are two different experiences, and those kids need those reps.
But they're still keeping the offense out in the field. Schubert the throw, deep drop as he unleashes the screen pass. It's dropped. Before he could even get going, I think he wouldn't have gotten the first down anyway because there was a couple of Davis County players out there. But Morris dropped the screen pass, and PCM turns it over on downs, and Davis County will take over at the PCM, the Davis County 24-yard line. They ate up a lot of time on that drive, with just 5:10 remaining here in the third quarter. Kason Young still out there. He'll take the run on a direct snap across the 25 to about the 26-yard line. 2-yard gain for Young to bring up 2nd and 8. Davis County splits out a wide receiver to each side. And on 2nd and 8, there's a handoff to Skaggs. Not much there. And it's no gain for Skaggs to make a 3rd and 8.
Skaggs with the carry, no gain. We'll bring it 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs.
Davis County will look to convert their first 3rd down of the ball game. 0 of 6. 0 of 7 on 3rd down so far tonight. 3rd and 8 from the 26. Young fakes the handoff, runs it himself to the left. Got his jersey held from behind, and he was taken down at the 30. Probably would have had the first down if he didn't get grabbed from behind. So only a gain of 3 to the 29. And Hayden Bankson comes in to kick this away. Bankson somehow gets that kick away. Lust lets it bounce.
Good hustle by a couple Mustangs down there getting downfield.
And those Mustangs down at about the 34-yard line.
That was good hustle. I like to see that. You know, the score's out of control, but you got a couple kids down there diving around for the football and getting their knees dirty. That's what you want to see. That helps. Just giving effort.
You don't want to leave the field with a clean uniform.
No.
So PCM takes over at their own 34, still leading 42-0. 2:14 remaining in the first quarter. Flags are down. And it's a false start on PCM.
False start on PCM. After the penalty, 1st and 15 from the 29.
1st and 15 from the 29. Jack Straight is in the backfield to the left of Schubert. He takes the handoff, picks his way through the middle, now veers to his right, still on his feet, and whistles blow as he's finally taken down across the 30 to about the 33. Is Straight. So got a couple of the penalty yards back. Gain of 4 for straight. Schubert to throw on second down. Dodges a rusher. Pass is incomplete. Nice play by Kaysen Young.
Nice break up there by Kaysen.
Got his hand in there. Lucky was the intended receiver, and Lecky was unable to catch it thanks to Kaysen Young getting his hand in there to bring up third down.
And even though PCM's playing a lot of their backups right there, their seconds, their number 2s right now, Mustangs are playing a little bit more physical than they were the first half.
3rd and 12 from the 33. Wide receiver to each side for PCM. Davis County shows blitz. Here they come. They hand it off, and Davis County is there.
Nice job.
Clark gets taken down at about the 30, make that the 29-yard line.
Are we going to see a punt?
So the line of scrimmage is a 31-yard line, loss of 3 by Clark. And they don't need to run another play if they don't want to, and PCM is just going to let this clock run out as we have reached the end of a very fast-moving third quarter. 42-0 PCM on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We begin the fourth quarter with a 4th and 14 for PCM from their own 31, and Coach, it looks like they're going to go for it, believe it or not.
Yeah, I think they're going to try to give their kids reps and believe in their defense. You got a running clock yet. Even if the Mustangs score, you still have a running clock.
So Schubert is in the shotgun, wide receiver to each side. 4th and 14, Schubert to throw. Little hitch route. That's to Lust. He gets tackled short of the 40, well short of the first down. And Davis County will take over at the 39-yard line. That was just a 8-yard gain.
Davis County. Caleb Tucker and Ethan Erdman on the tackle for the Mustangs.
So for the second straight possession, PCM turns it over on downs. And we'll see if Davis County can get on the board here in the final quarter, trailing 42-0. Running clock as we have 11:15 and counting left to go. On 1st and 10, Young's going to put it up. Fires over the middle, incomplete. Intended player was Mason Simmons.
And we had him.
Yes.
I like the idea of a first down throw. You know, we've tried several first down runs, second down runs, mixing it up a little bit. Those linebackers, you run enough first down runs, they're going to start being on the tip of their toes, leaning forward.
Absolutely.
And we had a man.
2nd and 10 from the 39. 2 receivers to the left for Davis County and a wide receiver to the right. Handoff is to Skaggs. Bounces off the line. Late flag flies in at the end. Holding on Davis County, so wipe out that 3-yard gain by Skaggs as we will go backwards. Penalty is marched off, and the new line of scrimmage will be the 49-yard line. Second and 20 coming up for Davis County. Ball back at the 39. Handoff is to Simmons as he veers to his right. Good yardage for Simmons. He turns the corner. He has a first down, spins off a tackle inside the 20 as he gets escorted out of bounds at about the 19-yard line.
Good run. Nice job staying in bounds after contact, too. He looked like he was going to try to knock him out of bounds, and he leaned into that contact. Nice job by him.
A 27-yard run by Simmons. He had a 25-yard run last week on a fake punt, if you recall, against Pella Christian. First and 10 from the 22. Two backs in the backfield. Handoff Skaggs. Bounces off a couple tacklers. Skaggs not going down easily as he's inside the 22, about the 19. So a hard 3 yards for Skaggs. One thing I'll say about Skaggs, he does not go down after the first hit.
Speaking of that, did you happen to watch Scattaboo last night?
Oof.
That guy's a beast.
Yeah. He doesn't go down at the first hit either.
Or the second or third.
No. Second and 7 from the 19. Empty backfield. Young on a quarterback run, picking his way up the middle. Dodges a couple tackles. Flag is down as Young gets into the end zone on the right corner. But let's check the flag. It was thrown by the umpire, which is never a good sign if you're on offense.
It looks like they're bringing it back.
And they most certainly are. Another holding penalty on Davis County. So the line of scrimmage, actually, it's not that big of a penalty, as that would push them back just to the 23. So it would be about 2nd and 12 coming up for Davis County. From the 23-yard line. Give to Skaggs, diving straight ahead back to the 20. Got nearly all of that penalty yardage back. And now bring up 3rd and about 8.
And I would imagine we're thinking 4 downs here.
Clock continuing to roll. We're at 8 minutes left to go here in the ball game. 42-0 is our score in favor of PCM. Davis County looking to score for the first time towards the end zone to our left. Give to Simmons, running wide to the left, and good pursuit by the PCM defense.
Yeah.
About 5 Mustangs in on that tackle as Simmons is taken down right at the 20-yard line. No gain to make it 4th down. Simmons also lost his helmet, so he has to come out, and Davis County calls a timeout, maybe so they can bring back Simmons in.
Correct, yeah.
42-0 is our score with 7:33 remaining here in the 4th quarter. We'll be back on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
7:33 left to go in the ball game. 42-0 PCM. Davis County with a 4th and 8 from the PCM 20. Young the throw, rolling to his right, looking, firing deep for the end zone. Jump ball. Incomplete. It was a jump ball in the back of the end zone. Ethan Erdman was the intended receiver, and Davis County turns it over on downs.
Well, Casey put it in the end zone to try to give us a chance, and I like the call. Sprinting out, keeping him on the edge so he has a chance to make a play with his feet if there's nobody there. And we might have had a man there just for a short moment.
PCM looked like they had a spy. Actually, I think they had 2 spies on Young as he was rolling out. So the Mustangs of PCM take over at their own 20. This is their worst starting field position of the day. And they're tackle for a loss in the backfield. Schubert looked like Victor Milder in on the stop there in the backfield, and also Carson Pickens. So loss of 2 for Schubert. Second and 12 from the 18, and flags are down. I saw Davis County jump, but then they got back. And then the referee, the official on the far side, threw the flag anyway.
Huh. Unless they made contact or.
Well, he probably didn't say sorry, and that's why they threw the flag. Regardless, they will march off 5 yards against Davis County, and that'll make it 2nd and 7 from the 23. Clark on the carry to about the 27-yard line for a gain of 4. 3rd and 3 coming up for PCM with 5:42 left to go. Schubert, a long count. Looked like the ball slipped out of his hands. That's a fumble as he tried to pass it, but it slipped out of his hands like a bar of soap, and Davis County gets the ball. William Hunter made the recovery, and it looked like a slick ball that Schubert had there, and a fumble, their second lost fumble of the ball game. There's been 2 turnovers, both by PCM, believe it or not. And the Mustangs take over at the PCM 21-yard line with 4:56 remaining. And on 1st and 10, here is the sweep to Simmons. Running to the right, turns the corner, and Simmons puts his shoulder down. And that's a 10-yard gain for Simmons and a 1st down.
Down to the 11-yard line. Pick up a 10 and a Mustang. First down.
1st and 10 from the 11. 4:14 left to go in the ball game. Can the Mustangs get on the board before this game comes to an end? And on 1st and 10 from the 11, gives the Skags running straight ahead to about the 6. Gain of 5 for Skags to make it 2nd down.
Be nice to get one in the end zone here.
Just give the crowd something to cheer about for sure. Can Davis County knock it into our end zone to our left? A wide receiver to each side. 2 backs in the backfield with Young. That's Simmons and Skaggs. Young on the keeper, running towards the end zone, slung backward after reaching the 1. That should be 1st and goal from the 1. And it is. So a gain of 5 for Young. 1st and goal, Davis County from the 1. Plenty of time left. 2:56 remaining. Who will the Mustangs go to here? Simmons, Skaggs in the backfield again. 1st and goal from the 1. Gives to Simmons, wheeling into the end zone on the right side. Touchdown, Mustangs. As hard as Simmons has played this entire year, that was his first touchdown of the year.
Yeah, he earned that because he's had a couple good runs in the second half. And I'm glad to see him get in the end zone because he does run hard. Not the biggest back, but he does run hard.
So 1-yard touchdown plunge by Mason Simmons. Finally gets Davis County on the board, and the Mustangs will go for 2. Young, this time keeps it, running left. He's in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 2:20 left to go here in the 4th quarter, 42-8 as Davis County gets on the board. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Mason Simmons with a 1-yard touchdown run to get Davis County on the board. PCM leads it 42-8. 2:20 remaining in the ball game. Cale Martin sends this away, a high short kick. Bouncing and scooped up, but the player had his knee down. Now it's Riker Clark, I believe, who had his knee down. The 23-yard line will be a line of scrimmage for PCM. So Davis County will not get shut out on this night. Schubert back in there at quarterback for PCM. He's played the entire second half for the Mustangs. Hands it off to Clark. He immediately gets hit. Victor Milder, among others, makes a stop. I like the way I've seen Milder play this season, Coach. That's a loss of 4.
He's gaining confidence. He's a freshman. He's gaining confidence as he goes. He's a really good hurdler in junior high school for a big kid. He's a football player. He's got great flexibility, and you can see his confidence growing. And he's not small.
During baseball season, saw him play center field as well, so good athlete, to your point. 2nd and 13 from the 19 with 1:37 left to go. Hand off to Clark again. Gets hog-tied from behind and taken out at the 20. Milder again in on the stop. Just a 1-yard gain for Clark. PCM can probably let the clock run down, which they will. And they can probably run another couple of plays, and that might be the end of the ball game. We will see. On 3rd and 8, Clark run up the middle, and he is taken out at about the 20, make that the 30-yard line.
I don't think we're going to see a punt.
So a gain of 8. 4th and about 3, it appears. PCM letting the clock run. They'll have to snap it before the end of the ball game. And we have a player jump across.
I believe it might be on their left tackle.
That looked like Pickens that came across, but it looked like the left tackle may have moved as well. The officials will sort this out. Pickens came across, but was he drawn across? They say offside on Davis County. So that will give PCM a first down, and that should effectively end the ball game. 21 seconds left, and the official will, and will the clock start on his whistle, or will it start on the snap? Should start on his whistle, I would think. Yep. So the clock starts. And PCM can run one more play if they want to, but they don't have to with the play clock fully engaged. And PCM will let this clock run down. Very impressive were the PCM Mustangs here tonight. Our final score, PCM 42, Davis County 8. Back to wrap things up after this on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
William Penn University Homecoming is around the corner. Reconnect, celebrate, and show your Penn pride October 16th through the 18th. Reunite with classmates for the All Alumni Picnic and Alumni Recognition Banquet. Enjoy campus tours and the All Alumni Tailgate and be inspired by authors and artists. Cap off festivities with the homecoming game with the halftime presentation of the Athletic Hall of Fame induction. Celebrate William Penn University. Register today at wmpenn.edu/homecoming.
When folks want variety and value all in one stop, they go to Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings on Main Street in Ottumwa. From jewelry to electronics, musical instruments, and more. It's your treasure trove to explore of pre-owned gems. Plus, they've got Ottumwa mini storage, AA lock and keys, and AA auto sales under one roof. Check them out for yourself and discover endless finds at Nancy's Quick Cash Pawn Kings, 509 East Main Street in Ottumwa, where they make your shopping fun, easy, and affordable.
Pick a card, any card. Right now, at Community First Credit Union, save big when you lock in a low intro rate on select credit cards. Choose between our Flex Rewards, Signature Rewards, or Smart Rate cards, and enjoy a low rate for 12 months on purchases and balance transfers. Plus, each card offers perks like no annual fee and easy-to-use digital banking. Get details and apply at c1stcu.com or at any C First location. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Week 7 is in the books. PCM beats Davis County here in Bloomfield by the final score of 42-8. And Coach, I would say this is one of those cases where it looked like, even though PCM was definitely superior to Davis County on the football field, the Mustangs played hard today. Davis County, I should say, played hard today.
I thought the effort was better, and you can really see it like in the open field, and that's where it's obvious. I mean, you can watch it on film and see it in the scrum and the O&D line play maybe, but you can really see it in the open field. Kids flying around, diving around. I thought their open field tackling was better, and that just shows effort, and it's not just one or two kids. That's just indicative of a team-given effort. So I was happy to see a little bit better open field tackling and kind of selling out.
Absolutely. So PCM led it 42-0 at the half, and our only score since we had a running clock for the second half was a 1-yard run by Mason Simmons. I mentioned at the time, and I was surprised. Mason, who is the leading receiver as far as catches is concerned for Davis County, it was his first touchdown that he scored. And that's something that they've started this week, where they've put two backs in the backfield. They put Mason in the backfield and run the sweep with them. And you think they might have an option look with that later?
It looks like there's an option built off of it, where because the back's going around, if Kaysen would keep it, he could run or pitch. And I thought, well, they might do that because it looks like it's built off that. But hey, what do I know?
You know much more than, say, I or the average armchair quarterback for sure. But we have one more week left, and you got to feel for the seniors because this has been a rough season for them. And you always say that football carries life lessons with it. So what life lesson would seniors take away from a season like this, especially a season as tough as it's been for Davis County?
We all face it, adversity. You face adversity and pride. You face it in everyday life. We face it in our professions. We face it everywhere. And if you just crumble to adversity, that's a poor habit to learn at a young age. And I think they're going to learn that perseverance will help. Like tonight, let's look at tonight. The number 2 ranked team in the state. They handled this, but these kids came out and fought hard. So I would say the lesson they can learn is perseverance, handling adversity, and pride, because that can take you a long ways in your careers and your life beyond high school football. And I said it to me, football is life accelerated. A lot happens in those 4 quarters that you learn lessons that you don't learn anywhere else. And you don't learn them in the classroom as much because you don't have that physical. You get beat in. I'm going on a tantrum here, but
no, yeah, go ahead.
You get beat in some other sports. Let's say you get beat in. I'll just say baseball, and I love baseball. Baseball's a tough sport, hard to play. But you get beat 10 runs in baseball. You get on the bus and you go to McDonald's, and you get beat 30 points in basketball. You get on the bus, you go to McDonald's. You get beat that bad equivalently in football. You're physically beat up. And wrestling would be another one. You get beat that bad. It's not just you're losing on the scoreboard. You're losing physically. So these kids are learning a lot to fight through some of the physical pain, to persevere through those tough moments of life. And that's what they'll carry with them beyond the scoreboard later on.
Okay, yeah. And I guess what I take away from it is that despite no matter what happens on the scoreboard, has to be some sort of personal pride that comes along with it. And you see guys like Victor Milder, Braxton Bragg, Kaysen Young, Mason Simmons, and good for him for getting his first touchdown today. Even Sven Skaggs, who's a freshman, how hard he runs. And seeing guys like that continue to play hard no matter what the score is, you have to have some good takeaways with that. Not only if you're, say, a junior, sophomore, freshman next year, but just going in through life knowing that there's going to be things that are going to hit you during life, probably not as badly as what hit you here tonight.
Right. And if those kids stay with it. And
yeah.
Those freshmen, they're not small. Victor is a big kid. Sven Skaggs is a big kid. They're going to stay in the weight room and stay with it, and they'll be out there lining up as, seniors, and their bodies are going to look a lot different, and they're going to have these tough experiences behind them, and they're going to want to go up there and whip somebody's butt.
Yeah.
And because they've been there.
Well, yeah, this stings, and you don't want to go through something like this again. So, yeah, that's all types of motivation, as you probably well know. All right, so we have one more week. We will be back here next week for the end of the regular season. South Tama County comes to town. I do not remember, if at all, if Davis County's ever played South Tama County.
I not that I can recall either.
They are
homecoming and senior night, right?
Homecoming, senior night, all rolled into one. I expect Bloomfield to be draped in toilet paper
squeeze in
when I
Valentine's
make my way
Day
down.
Too.
Yeah. Any and all holidays are welcome next week, apparently. So we will salute the seniors and say goodbye to them as they will have one last game here on the gridiron in their high school careers. Davis County wrap up the season next week against South Tama. Coach, appreciate it as always. Thank you so much.
Likewise.
All right. For Annie Argo, our on-site producer, as well as Cal Smith back at our studios in Ottumwa, we will be back here next week for the Week 8 matchup, Davis County versus South Tama County. The final score of this game, PCM takes down Davis County by a final score of 42-8. For the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network and everybody here in Bloomfield, so long. Have a great weekend. We will see you again next week. This has been Davis County Football on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.